Okay, take two. This is what my laugh would sound like if I were to play the Joker. I can't. I can't. What is going on, Draw 2 crew? Ramny here with a brand new drawing tutorial for you guys, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to draw Jeremiah Valeska as he appears in the TV show Gotham. Before we start, you guys, if you're brand new to this channel, welcome. Here I help you develop your drawing skills by showing you how to draw your favorite characters from TV shows, movies, video games, comic books, all that stuff. So if you guys like what you see, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you are notified anytime I upload a brand new drawing tutorial video. We've done Jerome, now we are going to do Jeremiah, and what a wonderful way for Cameron Monaghan, I still can't get it. What a wonderful way for him to portray the different aspects of the Joker character from like different media and like the comic books, because in the comic books, the Joker has always been like played as either a crazy type, which is what Jerome is, or like the calculated type, which is what Jeremiah is. So here he is, Cameron Monaghan, kind of highlighting the different aspects of the Joker, even though he's not really the Joker, which I think is really cool. So again, more props to this guy. I'm sure you guys are ready to draw Jeremiah. Here are the tools that you're going to need for this tutorial. You'll need a pencil, an eraser, any type of white paper, and black ink pens with different sized nibs for inking. You guys keep in mind 3 things as you're watching this video. Number 1, if you feel at all like this tutorial is going way too fast, you have the power to hit that pause button and that speed button at the bottom right to slow down this video to the pace that you like. Number 2, there is a lot of detail in Jeremiah's costume that I omitted to keep this video short, so feel free to add that in if you guys want to. Customize your drawings. It doesn't have to look exactly like my tutorial. You can do whatever you want with it. And number 3, as I always say with these live action character tutorials, if they look nothing like the actor, that is fine. That shouldn't be your priority. What you're trying to do is get the likeness of the character. So if you guys get that, and if it looks like Jeremiah, then you've succeeded. If also it looks nothing like my drawing, that is fine too, as long as you guys put in your maximum effort. So having said all of that, you guys, let's get right to the tutorial. For our Jeremiah Valeska tutorial, I've got my paper in portrait mode. We're going to be drawing him full body again. This is going to be a little bit simpler compared to the Jerome Valeska tutorial. Yeah, but let's get started, you guys. I'm going to do as usual. I'm going to draw the circle at the top for the head. I'm going to draw it a little bit smaller because we're going to be drawing full body, so you don't want that head to be so big that everything else gets pushed down. Now you notice I left a little bit of a gap here because he is wearing that hat. I'm not sure what type of hat it is. It's like a Smokey the Bear type of hat. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. Anyway, so here's the head. 2 lines going down for the sides of the face here. Rather squarish jaw. And then chin like that. Okay, so here's the head. The hat is going to be kind of right here, so I'm just going to draw that. The brim is going to go a little bit wide and is going to go in this way, and then the top of it is going to go a little bit higher like that. Okay, so now I'm going to draw the neck. Now he's still relatively young, and he's not built like Batman. Like he's not strong, right? Like he's not strongly built. He's a skinny guy, this Joker of Gotham. So we're going to reflect that. But right here, he's going to be wearing a thick peacoat. And those are the collars of the peacoat. But pay attention to the shoulders. The shoulders actually go this way and this way. So that's that. I'm going to draw this square, not a square, it's more like a trapezoid that gets skinnier as you go down to right around here. Okay, I notice now that I made this shoulder part a little too wide, so I want to narrow that down a little bit, narrow this down a little bit as well. Erase this. So you don't want to make the shoulders too wide because he's not a built guy, like I said. Skinny built, gets narrower as you go down. There you go. I'm going to draw a line going down the center. He's almost symmetrical, you guys. So imagine a line going all the way down to the bottom. Let me move this up slightly. There you go. Let's continue on. Okay, so right here at the belt area, I'm going to draw the belt. So I'm going to draw 2 lines going across for the belt, like that. So the jacket itself kind of tucks in this way, and then it goes wide again, right here and right here. These two are going to be where the pockets are going to be. So his hands are going to actually go down the side into the pockets. And this goes this way and this way. Okay, you want to make this slightly, just slightly longer than the torso area. So yeah, just keep it not too long, but it does go up to his knees. So imagine Jeremiah, imagine his pants kind of start off over here, and then they go down this way and this way, right? Oh, just made that a little messier. I apologize. Let me redo that. His pants kind of go down from here, goes down like this and like this. So just imagine his pants looking like that. It's a little bit faint. I'm trying to draw it as faint as possible because I will be erasing it a little bit later. But his knees would be right here. And you want the coat to go just a little bit below the knees. So here and here, and I'm going to close it off like this. Once I have that, I'm going to erase this because it's kind of messy looking. There you go. I think I need to replace my eraser soon. It's always good to have extra erasers, and this one has been, I've had this for years. It's supposed to be light colored, but now it's all black. Anyway, so here's the coat. Okay, and like I said, here are the feet. Here's where it goes down. Close it off here. Same thing here. Close it off down here, just like that. Okay, let me bring this up again slightly. Try to make this symmetrical, guys. I noticed in the reference photo, I actually took a screenshot from the trailer of the TV show. His feet are kind of bow-legged at the bottom. So I'm just going to draw it like that. I rounded it over here and here. Okay, and then this goes out, pointy, and then same thing here. 2 lines going out, pointed shoes, go back in, and there you go. Okay, so that is almost, that's almost our Jeremiah. I'm going to probably do that several times in this tutorial where I mix up the 2 names. Okay, now we're going to find the elbow. The elbows are going to rest right around here. So I'm going to draw this line going across, and from here, 2 lines going this way. Okay. And then from here, it goes into the pocket like this. And this is simple because you don't have to draw the hands or anything. There you go. Close that off here, and there, that's where the jacket sleeves end. And that is our start to our Jeremiah tutorial. So now I'm going to zoom in on the head, and let's go get started on that. Okay. There you go. So I've got the head here now, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make it slightly, just slightly bigger. Not that big of a deal, you guys. It's going to make it a little bit bigger than I had it before, just because I made the torso a little bit longer than I wanted it. Okay, so I'm just readjusting it here. You guys don't need to do that unless you feel like you do need to. Okay, straight line going down again. So we have this. You guys should already have like the top of the hat, the brim of the hat here. There. Now, I'm going to grab another pencil, and I'm going to start figuring out where the eye line is. Eye line is going to be right here where the brim kind of goes to the other side. Okay, you guys might have the brim of the hat a little bit lower. That's fine too. Just adjust your eye line so that you know it's where it's supposed to be. But that's not to worry because he's actually wearing sunglasses. So instead of eyes, I'm going to draw sunglasses. So at the top, it's a little bit more rounded, or a little flatter, and the bottom is more rounded. There. And it's going to be, you want to make sure that your hat does not end up looking like a farmer hat. This is a fancy hat. So you want to get that hat shape correctly. There you go. And also with the sunglasses, you want to get the symmetry of it right so that the left and the right look alike. To be specific, these are horn glasses, I guess. Okay, so here, and then it goes up over here, and there's like a slight little triangle at each end there. And then from those, it goes to the ears, and then the ears are on each side, of course, right here, right along the eye line, which is completely different than our Jeremiah or our Jerome tutorial. There you go. Got some eyebrows peeking from behind the glasses here, like that. Okay. Now with this, he's got a very stoic face. In other words, it's very like expressionless almost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the center, the circle, center of the nose here, and then right here and here is where I'm going to find the nostrils, and they're like teardrop shapes on the side, like sideways teardrop shapes. Goes like that. A little bit of the bridge of the nose. Let me erase it slightly. Of course, you want to shade in the glasses as well. And then the mouth, normally you'd have the Joker mouth. He's not the Joker, of course, but you know, he's got his mouth. Normally you'd see him smiling. Feel free to do that if you want to. If you want to, you could just like make it extend further out like this. You could do that. Or like in the reference photo that I have here, I'm not going to make a wide smile. I'm going to make him looking straight. I'm going to start with the top, like this dip right there goes down like that and then across. He's got a thin upper lip, and I'm making sure that it doesn't frown on, like it doesn't smile on each side, because I want him just straight on. Mine going, actually for this one, I'm going to close it off so that you have the actual lips. There you go. Here's the chin right there. Don't make it too big. I made that one too big. Okay, and then give him a nice square looking chin. Cheeks right here. There you go. And like I said, you guys, if it doesn't look like the actor, that's fine, right? There. Add the details in the ears. Make sure that brim of that hat, it should be smaller than the shoulders. There you go. And then right here, what you want to do is you want to create like this dip here and goes out like this. So it creates this like rounded M shape, goes down to the sides of the head here. Okay, there's a band that goes across right here. And then there's a dip right here. Like the hat has been pushed in in those parts. There. Color that black if you want to. All black in contrast to his super white face. And that is our Jeremiah face. Right there. Okay, now I'm going to zoom out. And let's start working on the upper part of his coat. Okay, drawing a line down the middle, what I'm going to do is start with the neck, start shaping the neck. It goes from the sides down. And then as soon as you reach the shoulder, it actually tapers, comes together to make a point right here. And then this goes out. Those are going to be collars. Okay, there you go. At this point right here, I'm going to find a spot just below that over here, and then I'm going to move to the left side of the picture, find a spot right here, and I'm going to draw a line from here, rounded, going up to the neck. Okay, find a spot right here, just a little bit to the right of center, same thing, like that. Okay, so now I'm going to draw a line parallel to the center line going down like this. Okay, right here I'm going to start, and I'm going to draw just a light line like that, because what happens is right here it actually breaks off. So that's the lapel of the jacket, and this one goes up, it goes like that. I'm going to erase this line, and there you go. And then I do the exact same thing on the opposite side from here, just rounded. There you go. And right here is the break in the lapel. There's a specific name for it, but I don't know what it is. Goes down, that goes in. There you go. Okay, it's got a little bit of stitching, so I'm going to double up on these lines here. I used to own a dark peacoat like this, so I kind of know what it looks like. There you go. Focus on inside here, and I'm going to create this diamond shape right here, and that's going to be the tie, except the bottom of that diamond is flat with two lines coming out and then a curvy line in the middle. That's the tie that he wears. Okay, neckline, neckline, and we're good. Okay, still at the top, shoulder padding, bring that in like that, and this goes in as well, like from here to there. There you go. Two buttons, one here at the top at the corner, and that button is right at the center of the, like in the center line here, and then another one over here, another one. Okay. As it goes into the belt, the fabric sort of folds in on itself, so I'm going to just create a series of folds, lines that show that the jacket is bunching up. And you guys notice that I'm creating a series of lines that they curve like that. I just like to use that effect for curved, for folded fabric. You guys may have noticed that in my tutorials. There you go. So it tucks into this belt, and I'm gonna erase this belt a little bit, make it look clearer. And square right here. That is our belt. Actually, another little belt loop there, and another one over here. Actually, another one here as well, and on this side. Cool. Okay, well, actually, instead of zooming up, maybe let's work on the arms. Arms would be easier than Jerome's. Okay, so we've got, like, this is the end of the collar, or the sleeve. You want to go a couple, just a little bit of distance from that, and I'm going to draw this band, a purple band that goes across to the other side. And then I do the same thing over here. just a purple band that goes across like this, and it's got a button here and a button here. Okay, so now let's work on the folds on the arms. From the armpit, it goes outward like this, and I do the exact same on the opposite side, except I don't want to make the folds look the same because folds don't normally show up symmetrically. Okay, from here now, I'm going to show that the fabric is kind of folding, and I do the same thing on the biceps here. So I'm folding here as well. I don't know if you guys can hear. There's like frogs outside in the garden right now. Okay, right here and right here. So I made this kind of stick out a little bit. See that? Like that. It goes out on this side. Okay, shoulder, just fix that up. So you notice that I'm making the folds a little, they're rough. They're not straight on. There you go. Okay, from here, I'm going to double up those lines, similar to what we did over here. His entire outfit invokes the Joker. It's got like a lot of purple and some green elements to it. And we all kind of know that purple and green is the Joker. Well, and the Green Goblin and the Hulk as well, but you know. Okay, right here, same thing, right? Until we get to the wrist. There we go. So before we get to the wrist, I'm actually going to focus now on the lower part of the coat. I can probably zoom out because we don't need to zoom in too much on the coat here. Follow this line right here. What you want to do is you want to kind of slowly, as you get to this point, spreading it this way. So it goes from the left side to the right side of the picture. Okay, and then on this side, this goes this way too. I'm going to erase this. So now you see that the pea coat looks like a coat. I'm going to find a button there and another button over here. So he's got 5 buttons in all. This button is covered by the belt, but you want to make sure that these buttons are kind of apart from each other in a similar distance, or at least a close enough distance from each other. Okay, so right here, I'm drawing like a bump where the pockets are and where his arms, his hands are tucked in. There you go. And he's got a white shirt underneath, and you see a little bit of the sleeve. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just like white sleeve going in, and then close off the jacket. Make sure that you loop it in the back there like this. Okay, and then right here, the same kinds of folds, you guys. But right here it gets stretched out. Okay, so same folds. But where the hands are, it gets stretched out, so not a lot of folds on those parts. Okay, so now let's draw the bottom of that jacket. I made a little point right there. Make it a little pointy as well. Round it off on that side so that it looks like it's going around. And imagine this, the back of the jacket kind of just going around that way. So I'm going to draw a line right here. There you go. So that looks good. Let me zoom out, and the pattern on his pea coat, his jacket, his coat, whatever you want to call it, is kind of plaid. So what I'm going to do is draw like 2 lines going down. I'll do the top first, then we'll follow it at the bottom. And then a wider gap, and then 2 more lines going down. Same thing over here. Okay, so 2 lines going down, leave a little space, 2 lines going down like that. And I'm going to continue that here, and you just follow the fabric folding. So if the fabric is flowing this way, you want to make sure that those lines flow with the way that the fabric is flowing. Okay, there, and then there. Okay, now I'm going to tilt it this way, and I'm going to do the exact same, but I'm going to draw 3 lines this time around. 1, 2, 3 going across, and a little bit off on the other side. So it looks like that, and then a little bit of gap. 3, 1, 2, 3, so that it looks like this, the right side up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you keep doing that. Until you get to the bottom of the coat. And as you're doing this, pay close attention, because the way that you draw the lines actually creates the shape of it. It creates the roundness of the jacket. So you notice that this right here, by flowing it like this, it creates like a 3D effect on the jacket itself. It makes it look rounded, like a 3D. Okay, so there's the jacket, you guys. We're done pretty much. Now I'm going to draw the feet. 2 lines going down. He's got some nicely ironed, crisp pants. For the pants, they go taper down. Like I said, he's got a little bit of a bow leg, but maybe that's just the effect of it, or just the effect of looking down, the angle at which we're looking at the picture. It actually looks like the head is closer to the camera than the legs are. And then as you reach the bottom, you could draw a double fold, like 2 lines at the bottom where the pants meet the shoes, like that. And then some folds from there and there. There you go. And then the fancy shoes. I'm going to grab another pencil for that. First thing is I'm going to draw, after I kind of get that shape right, I'll get the sole first. And you see more of the sole on the front than on the sides. You don't really see much of the sole on the sides of the shoe. So I'm just doubling up on the lines here in the front. And that way, this bottom part is the sole. There you go. Okay, make sure that they're even, right? Symmetrical. They're the same size and everything. I'm going to draw a line going down them so that we know where the center is. At the edge, I'm going to create this shape right here by the toes, and it goes like that. There you go. And then over here, 2 lines going out from each of the sides from the center, and then they go out this way and this way. Same thing over here. There you go. And then finally, on each side, here and here is a darker area like that. Okay, so that's how you do it. And then I'm just going to draw lines going across. Those are shoelaces. I'm going to draw 3, 1, 2. Over here you don't see it very much, but that's how you draw the shoes. He's got some more fancier stuff here if you guys want to add those details as well. Okay, now zooming out, I think we are done, you guys. Yeah, I think we are. So that is it, you guys. Yeah, I really do need to get a new eraser. This eraser is leaving like residue now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is Jeremiah Valeska. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will catch you next time. Take care. And you guys, that is all the time that we have today. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the very end of this tutorial video. It helps me a great deal when you do that. If you guys are proud of your drawings, I would love to see them. So please head on over to the Google Plus community, post your artwork there, or to Instagram and tag me at draw2 so that I can see your drawings. So yeah, if you did enjoy this tutorial, it would help me a great deal, you guys, if you, number 1, liked this video, number 2, commented down in the comment section below, number 3, subscribed, of course, and number 4, share this with your friends in social media. Of course, speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can also find me on Facebook, on Instagram, Google Plus, and on my website draw2.com, where you can download a free coloring page of Jeremiah and Jerome as well. The link to all of that is in the description, so make sure to always read the description of my videos. Anyway, that is it, you guys. I think thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. I will see you guys in my next video. Take care.